Today I'm gonna renovate a land grab mansion. I had posted a poll a while back on what building you wanted me to renovate, and you massively chose this mansion. And I get it. It's EA build. It's very obviously an EA build. I don't mind the style. I actually quite like it. I do not like the color scheme. That green, it's no, it screams 80s. It's so outdated. So I painted all the green white. I did like the brick, so I kept it. All the windows are brown and I made them white. Just looked so much prettier. This front bit looks like it could be a garage door, so I gave it a bit of garage door vibes. Not that there is any car in there, but just I thought it looked good. Um, I have a separate save file for my renovations, and in that save file, the land crabs had managed to get a baby. So you will see a baby floating around here. Because of some mods I have, the baby is actually floating and not in a crib. But when you download this build, there will be a crib in the master bedroom. Just I couldn't just delete the baby. I just couldn't. Here I'm working on the outside. They had a bit of a patio here on the side, a covered patio, which I thought was really nice and perfect for a hot tub. I kept the whole build base game because it is base game, and I just want you to be able to download it if you want it. So there is a base game hot tub in here. I think the hot tub without the roof on it is better for this. So if you've got that pack, I think it's a luxury garden pack or something like that, then you can always exchange it for it. I did not like what they did with the landscaping. I did like the palm trees, so I kept those, but all the green stuff within a desert, it looked weird. So I made the garden into a rock garden. I placed those plants here, and I'm gonna place some rocks and some desert plants in here just to make it look more part of the environment and not too lush and too flowery, because it looked weird to me. And I really like the way rocks look in a garden. I am gonna exchange those flowers I put in there because they don't look okay. I thought they needed a pool in here because they had a really big open space with nothing in it. And if you live in the desert, a pool is really nice, of course. So that's what I did. Because I only use base game, I didn't have a diving thing or something, but I did have some decorations, so I used them. I put some turtles in there, some lamps, and that rim in there. I thought, that looked okay, and some lounge chairs, of course. And I think I'm gonna place a barbecue in here, so they can sit outside on a nice summer night. The land crabs are Nancy and Malcolm land crab, and they've got a son, or the son is called Malcolm. It's I can't remember the dad's name. And now they have a little baby too. I did place a toddler area in the house just for the baby. But if you don't like it, you can always delete it. It goes with any of my builds. If you download it and you don't like anything, just change it. It's The Sims, you can. Here I am fixing the terrain paint and placing lots of rocks and plants everywhere. A small seating area. I thought this coffee table looked a lot nicer. I did not cheat for money. I just kept the family funds like they were. The house did get a bit more expensive because there is more stuff in here. I do like the kitchen. I did not like the wallpaper or the color of the stool, so I changed that, and I made a few small touches to the kitchen, just some things that were a bit sloppy, and I thought it was weird. The fridge was just in the middle of the counter space, so I placed it to the side. And they got a dishwasher and some other appliances and a fruit bowl. it's the little things that do it. Just some clutter in here, not too much, but it looks more lived in like this, I think. And the plant, of course, and the trash can looked a bit weird to just plump it in there without aligning it properly. The dining room, I think, is really ugly, so I'm gonna change it completely. We got this new dining table with the last update, the 21st anniversary of The Sims, and it's gorgeous. So they got this dining table, and maybe you saw I have placed those tiny saucer lights everywhere above those pendant lights. I thought that it gave a little bit more light, it made it less dark, and you can't really tell that there. You see this little circle around the lamp in here. And I'm placing some art on the walls. I made all the walls white just to also brighten it up a bit, because the house is really dark. I did not really like that. And some plants, not too much. Now there is a bathroom downstairs. It's a really big bathroom, and of course the toilet roll was hanging way too high, so I took it down a notch and brightened the tiles up and placed some lamps in there. And they've got 3 really high towels. I have no idea how you will be able to reach the highest one. There is plenty of space, so I just put a bath shower combo in here. It's always nice to have an extra one when you are living with a bit more than 2 Sims. I wanted a magazine stand with the toilet, but that isn't in the base game, so I just put a side table with some books on it. This is the entryway, a place to hang your coats and put your shoes, and a little mat. Here I'm gonna make a toddler area just because I felt like it, and because they just had a little kid. I don't even checked if it was a boy or a girl. I have no idea what it's called. But yeah, they have a nice little place to play, and I placed a side table here because it just looked really empty. I did like the living room, but it looked really asymmetrical, so I just aligned everything and also make it brighter with a lot of lights, and made the thing where the TV above is a bit better, and placed actual chairs in there instead of dining chairs. It's just little touches like that. It makes so much difference. In the end, I didn't even change this house too much. It still has its original characteristics, but it's more lived in. There's life in here. I think that's important. It really helps with gameplay. It helps to keep you connected with your Sims. Those 2 side tables were a different color, so I changed that, and also changed the dresser to match them. You see, I'm just changing colors and putting some little stuff everywhere. Oh, here is the baby. I placed it on the chair, by the way. You might have seen it. If you download it, there will be a bassinet at the end of the bed, which you can always delete if you don't want it. If your Land Grabs didn't have a baby, I think it's because MC Command Center made them have a baby. And here is a little study area. For some reason there were a ton of computers in my inventory. I didn't know where they came from. The Sim I placed in here was a newly made Sim, and she didn't have anything, so where that came from I had no idea, but I gave them a place. There is one here, I think there's one in Malcolm's room, and there are 2 in the attic. And this bathroom, again, I made it lighter by brightening up the walls and just placing some clutter. Here is the hallway. It was so empty, so I thought I am gonna place a ton of plants. Plants are always a good idea. When you don't know what to place somewhere, just place plants. Also a side table there. And again, the bathroom, I just skipped over it a bit. I cut it out because it was more of the same. And again, the windows, changing them to white. This is Malcolm's room. I am giving him one of the computers that are in the inventory, and a desk light. I do like the color scheme of his room, so I kept it. He has his own private balcony, which I'm gonna change up. Oh, and the workout equipment looked really weird, so I changed placement of that and added a fitness mat beneath it, which is also base game. And I kept with the green color scheme, just changing the swatches of the objects that are already here. Outside there will be a bar and a gaming station or a gaming table, so he can invite over his friends and have a little bit of a party outside without his parents' interference. Placing a decorative piece against the wall. I've never seen it before, I've no idea where it came from, but it looked nice. Yeah, this is the attic. It's just a place to hang out. This is not a bedroom. Of course, you can make it into a bedroom if you want. I made it into a study area. Here I was looking around where those those computers came from. I didn't know where. So here are 2 desks with the computers and just some extra light in here because it was so dark, and also the walls are really dark. I'm gonna lighten them up. And why they have playground tiles on the floor, I have no idea. There's a rubber mat that you usually put underneath the children's playthings so they won't fall that hard. I don't know why they covered their attic with it. So they are getting a wooden floor. And again, a gaming table. I really like the gameplay that comes with this gaming table. You can just invite your friends and family over and have a game night. Here in my home we play a lot of games too, so that's just nice. And I'm placing some window covering, not too much. It didn't fit everywhere, so I had to be a bit creative. I did want some covering in the bedrooms because that's just nice, so you can have a nice night's sleep. And here are the screenshots. As you see, there's a lot more color in this house. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please press like. And if you want to see more Sims 4 videos, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell. I post new videos every day, so I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.